Y'all, I've got some wild UFO sightings for you guys today and some possible alien sightings. Y'all, let's jump right in. Starting in
Cincinnati, Ohio, July 30th, 2026, where witnesses saw these 4 strange lights appear out of nowhere. They then disappeared right before their very eyes. At first, they thought they saw a glint and thought it may just be a plane, but when they looked up, they saw the string of lights. At first, when I saw it, I thought it might be satellites like Starlink. But when these lights reappear, because they do, you can see that they're actually under the clouds. They're not above them. They're not satellites. What are these things? The next one is in Porcupine Mountains, Michigan, August 1st, 2026, where witnesses saw something very similar in the sky. What are these light orbs? And guys, I didn't forget it's Throwback Thursday, so we're also going to check out leaked UFO footage they don't want you to see, including a UFO that nearly hits a passenger plane and another UFO that seemingly deflects a meteor. Sit back, smash like, and enjoy.
In Los Angeles, California, August 30th, 2025. What the hell is this? Hello? And I don't want to hear no swamp gas or any crazy excuse. I'm over the government excuses on these crazy anomalies in our skies. Posted by Little Space Machi, that is one of the best UFO sightings I've seen in a while. But it doesn't end there. Moscow, Russia, June 30th, 2025. Giant UFO spheres hovering in the sky. Smash like, take a look. Absolutely wild. That is a great and clear video. And giant UFO metallic spheres like that are why some people do believe in the Booga sphere. So I 100% get it, because those spheres are freaking real. And it only gets weirder still with the strange anomaly later in the video posted by NASA showing one of the 5 observables. But first, a strange creature caught on camera. Someone heard their neighbors screaming, pulled out their camera and started recording, and they captured their neighbor through their window, seemingly begging, petrified of this giant, almost 11 foot tall, possibly from what we can tell with scale, shadow being that kind of matched the description Angel Kenmore and his family gave in the Las Vegas incident. Take a look and let me know in the comments what you think about this.
Yeah, but you see that in the window?
Hello? Hello? The blood-curdling screams? I don't want to hear anyone, like, people saying it's staged. That person does not live near that other person. I highly doubt they had any type of communication. I genuinely feel like the person heard screaming and was like, what the fuck? And pulled up to the window and saw that. I wouldn't even know what to do. And now that I've seen that other video, honestly, I don't know what to think. That scared the shit out of me. Next, a non-believer, Snoo Giraffes 720, posts this strange UFO they caught in northeast Oklahoma. This occurred September 26th of 2025. And at first they noticed it in the sky and saw it flickering, and they thought it was weird that the lights or the colors that seemed to be flashing were blue and gold instead of red and green. Pulls out the phone, starts recording. It is pushing out more colors than just blue and gold, and then the mofo starts moving. Check it out.
Trying to take a video. There we go. It just looks like a star on my phone, but it's blinking blue though. It's going blue gold, blue gold, blue gold. And it's moving. Do you fucking see that?
The fact that it was stationary at first and then started moving, that's enough for me. But then the gold and the blue, there are some crazy colors. Even the colors we were seeing that weren't the gold and the blue in the video were crazy colors. And it gets even crazier from there, as there is this UFO video that NASA let slip that actually shows from our space station, from our cameras, a UFO, a strange anomaly, cut in front of the camera, do a strange, impossible maneuver, and then keep on going. Some are saying the aliens saw the Earth and locked their doors. Check this out and let me know what you think. strange that all this is happening right above our heads, and obviously people have answers because that was a NASA video. Yet no one says anything, everyone lies to us. Enough is enough. It is time for disclosure. In Brisbane, Australia. Upon looking at it, some thought it may have been a meteor, but when you watch the full video and see how long he was recording and the stretch from which it made it across the sky, it was moving way too quickly. The colors were crazy, and it was a straight line, no downward trajectory. This is one of the strangest UFO sightings. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I find that clip fascinating. The tail is super cool, but really what gets me is the colors. The flashing iridescent colors. That thing was stunning. Next, the incredible Wixie the UFO blog posted this UFO that occurred in Dallas, Texas, July 14th of 2025. It looks just like weird twinkling lights in the sky, similar to a few UFOs we've seen recently. Take a look.
Damn, I need my other phone. I got it, big boy. Yeah, but that, you know, that Android, that Android I got gonna show better. Boy, that shit just sitting there. I told they gonna come out that storm.
I find it very interesting the way that it flickers. Some think that it's some form of cloaking mechanism, and maybe the cloaking is failing and that's why we see the flickering. Whatever it is, it's freaking weird. Next, we have an interesting clip from Sao Paulo, Brazil. It showcases this strange object flickering in the sky with a strange illuminated tail. At first, the observers thought it was just a kite. Honestly, I kind of thought that when I first watched the clip too. But then it changes its trajectory and goes straight up, and it starts looking really peculiar. And even the observer adds a comment like, "No, bro, I don't think that's a kite. I don't know what that is." And I guess my question to you is, do you know what the hell this is? Check it out.
Fucking UFO. 100% yes. Yeah. That is normal. Look at the tail. What's happening?
But it's attached to something.
But still it's free falling right now.
Now it's going up again. What the fuck?
What is this shit?
Is it not a helicopter?
Nah, can't be a helicopter. It has like a tail in the end.
Can you see it?
Yeah. I mean, just a little bit, you know. But there's like a trail in the end.
Yeah, but if it's like a rope, or is it like the gasolina?
Now again, at first I was like, yeah, maybe it is a kite. And when it was coming down, it looked like a tail. But when it started shooting up, that tail also looked like it was made out of light. And that object was way too glimmery. Next, we have another clip of an extremely bright orb in the New Jersey sky. And some commentary that, well, you can tell that they're very excited and very shocked by what they're seeing. This clip is a bit longer, which I love because you get more of a situation and get to see just how anomalous it was. This type of sighting actually reminds me of the Chris Bledsoe experience, where you sit down in like this trance or like a meditative state to summon these UFOs. CE5 experience, you guys have heard of it, I'm sure. I find it very, very interesting. Smash like and check this out.
Holy smokes, this one is bright. Oh my God. Robert Earl White here in South Jersey. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look. Oh my goodness, thank you guys. Holy smokes, that's so big. Oh, thank you guys. Please come closer. Please, please, please come closer. Oh, this is one of the closest ones I've ever had. Oh, come closer. Please, 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 please. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, guys. I love you. Oh, it's beautiful. It's pink. It's pink. Oh Oh my God. I wish you guys could see this with your own eyes. Hello, guys. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Please. Please come here. Please, 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 guys, come closer. You're so close. I've never seen you guys that close. Oh my goodness. Please come a little closer. Please, please, please. 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 Oh my God, you're beautiful. You're so beautiful. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at the pink glow. Oh my goodness. It's pink. Oh, I've never seen one of you. Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you can go now. You can go, thank you. That was good enough. I hope next time you come closer. That was beautiful, thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. And it goes out as soon as I lose it because of the tree. Wow. Wow. And look, these are airplanes. Those are airplanes. That's what airplanes look like. So what I just recorded was not an airplane.
Really interesting, right? And honestly, when you see that one orb of light, it's very easy to kind of dismiss. But then when you go to another part of the world, because these are UFOs all over the world, somewhere like, say, Spain, and you start seeing an orb in the sky, you're like, wait a minute. And then that orb is followed by multiple other orbs? Yeah, something's going on. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this.
¿Qué cojones es eso? Parece que va bajito, ¿eh? ¿Pero y qué son esas cosas? ¿Has visto lo bajo que va? ¿Pero qué es? ¿Y dónde son aviones? Mira, 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 mira. Mira, mira. Nos están invadiendo extraterrestres. Díquela, díquela. Creo que salen de la playa. Creo que salen de la playa, ¿eh? Mira, mira, mira. Con el otro lado se tiene que ver, el otro plumazo. Que no, Cari, que de allí que vas a ver. Señores, esto es increíble. Pero estos no son aviones. Ni de chimbo. Ni de coña, tú. ¿De qué son? Mira más. ¿Pero qué son? ¿Qué? ¿En la tele? Espera, espera, que estoy grabándolo.
Pero que salen de allí un montón, Cari.
Ja, pero vienen para acá. ¿Pero qué es esto? ¿Y qué son estas cosas, tronco? Más.
And again, to reiterate, a big thing for me in these orbs is the multiple instances and the coincidence. There's too many coincidences. You can't have that. Too many coincidences is a conspiracy. Hello. Next, West by 8333 posts this strange UFO from North Wales. A slightly older one. This one comes from the 3rd of January 2012. What I find interesting is that there's actually two witnesses, Nathan and Alex Thomas. One noticed the UFO, they're brothers, and the other started recording. This is what they captured. That is eerie, and as I'm not really scared, I guess, of aliens or UFOs, but if I was a child and I saw that through my bedroom window, yeah, I'd probably be scared shitless. That's crazy. Next, we have the fascinating sighting from Perth, Australia. This occurred May 15th of 2025 and showcases a strange UFO skipping across the sky with what looks like an energy tail. What I find interesting about this skipping is, for those of you who don't know, UFO flying saucers got their flying saucer name because the first person to see a flying saucer said that the craft looked like a saucer skipping in the water, like it was skipping across the sky. And that skipping in his story reminds me of what this UFO is doing. Y'all share this out and take a look. Honestly, the way it skips and that tail of energy is so fascinating to me. Next, a couple UFO clips that I'm a little bit iffy on. Yes, I'm skeptical, but I keep getting tagged to them, so I do want to share them because I do see when you guys tag me. The first of those clips is that Brownsville, Texas UFO from 2015. Someone has allegedly zoomed in and stabilized it. Now, I do think it's a cool stabilization. The problem I have with it is the original clip isn't that clear, so I feel that the stabilized clip is an AI enhancement. And that's not to say that AI enhancements can't be used for good, but I think it may have added details that weren't there. I don't know. You take a look and let me know in the comments what you think about it. Again, cool, but I'm a little iffy on that level of detail from a zoomed in blurry clip from 2015. Now, the other clip that I feel a little iffy on is one that I keep getting tagged on TikTok with people like freaking out. And don't get me wrong, this looks cool, but one, it's TikTok. And two, if this clip were real, I feel like everyone would be talking about it. But you decide for yourself. What do you think about this? Do you see what I mean? That's crazy. And if you're seeing that from the plane, you're going to be freaking out. And if you start freaking out, everyone else is going to look out the plane. And there's going to be more videos. And the pilots are going to see it. And they're going to record video. I'm just saying, that one's a little too good to be true. Next is one of my favorite sightings in the video. It showcases a UFO coming in, you see it popping out of nowhere, and seemingly change the trajectory of a bolide that's coming in. They're calling it a meteor, but I think it's a bolide. It would have blown up before it hit the earth. Still, it does look like a UFO comes in and change the trajectory. And it's really freaking weird. And I've been asking around and trying to get the source and see how legit this video is because I freaking love it. But again, it's just too weird. It's uncanny. It's so strange. It's so cool if it's true. Smash like and check this out. Like, what? Did you, it popped up and then you literally see it like, whoop, change the that, I mean, if that's the case, we need to make contact and, hello, protect us from all the damn flying rocks in space, because it's crazy out there. UFO sightings are ramping up again. There's even an alleged case of interdimensional beings being caught on camera. So I'm excited to bring you guys some of the most recent and strangest anomalies in the sky. And today we're starting with one from a commercial aircraft. There was a alleged cigar-shaped UFO that narrowly missed American airline flight 2292 over New Mexico. You can clearly see that it is a cigar shape and it does seem to zip right by the plane. Check it out and let me know your thoughts. Now that is an absolutely wild capture to me. Some people claim that it could be the air pressure hole on the window. However, if you go back and check the video out, you'll see that the windowsill is visible. And in my opinion, they don't pan their camera in a way that would make the air hole go by so quickly and at that angle. Like, take a look at the video. They don't pan quickly enough for how that cylinder-shaped UFO passes by, in my opinion. And if I'm not mistaken, that flight was for February 15th of 2025. Now, the New Jersey UFO drone UAP situation seems to be back, with Scott C. Waring sharing this UFO clip from February 13th, 2025 over Brunswick, New Jersey. Check it out.
Storm, come here.
Now, although it's just some dots in the sky, I do trust Scott C. Waring to bring out his flight radar and like a sky guide to make sure they're not stars or plane. And I do trust his word as he's been doing this for so long. This next one from Sandy_0685 happened in Florida on February 15th of 2025. What you're going to see is a strange disc-shaped object, almost with like a conish top, or a almost dome with a little bulb. It's very strange. It's flying around in the sky. No one knows what it is. Smash like and check it out.
So freaky. Is your phone picking it up?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Is it one of yours? I can't see. That is weird AF. Huh. Where'd it go? It's there. It's on the other side of the cloud.
Now, one thing I find interesting about that clip is that it does seem to wobble a little bit. However, the person recording was zooming in and out, so I can't tell if it was an effect of their zoom. Maybe it was a digital zoom, or if the craft was actually wobbling. But it was peculiar, and it definitely was disc-shaped. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But it gets even stranger and even a bit romantic. See, this next sighting actually occurred on Valentine's Day, and it showcases multiple red, blue, and green UAP over the San Francisco Bay Area. What's really strange is that you see the orbs and they tend to flash red, but the little blue orbs seem to either be coming out or going into them. I don't really know what's going on in the video. Check it out and let me know your thoughts. Now that could have been some type of like, maybe a drone show for Valentine's Day, but I don't understand what the coordination or the choreography was. Like, there wasn't a shape. That was not a heart shape in the sky. I don't know. I don't know what was happening in that video. And if it was a drone show, I'm sorry, y'all. But for Valentine's Day, that sucks. Next, we have a very strange clip. Instead of a traditional UFO, as we're used to, a craft in the sky, this person claims that they captured interdimensional beings on their security camera. Now, I want you to check out this footage. Whatever is being captured does look very strange. And some people have come up with some practical explanations for it. But I'm not so sure it fits. I'll let you check it out first, then we'll chat about that. Isn't that weird? And some people are saying that it could be the low light and the camera lag having like a weird effect on a person walking by. And don't get me wrong, I can definitely see that. But I was looking through this video and I was doing like a frame by frame. And at one point when it captured like one of the still, it looked like the foot part was like a claw of some sort. And then just the way that what would, I guess, be considered the head or the face is so prominent and light. I mean, it could be, but the leg thing freaks me out. I don't know. I want to hear your opinions on that in the comments below. Our next UFO clip is a little bit longer, and it comes from user CNAIK1987, who was doing their normal sky watch February 15th. I believe it was around 8 p.m. 8:49 p.m. and they noticed a strange flashing light in the sky. And they were fixated on it because they thought it was weird. They brought up apps. It wasn't a plane or a satellite, so he couldn't figure out what it was. What he didn't notice until after, when he went home and started going over the footage, was that as he's trying to focus on this flashing light, there are other, what would seem at first to be stars in the sky. Then they start moving together. You see like two of them moving as a pair, then seemingly three, and it gets really weird. It cuts off a little bit from that anomaly because he didn't see that, and he was so focused on the flash. But it does showcase them again. And another thing that happens, it's very strange, is these particles, almost like snowflakes or flurries, start floating around in front of the camera. However, as you'll see, because you can see the stars, the UFO, and the flashing light, it is a clear sky. And it was 60 degrees in Austin, Texas. And as far as the submitter was concerned, it wasn't snowing at 8:49 p.m. So he also doesn't know what those strange particles were. This is a very weird video, and there's a lot going on, but I really need you to focus on those lights that look like stars and start moving around in the sky. Take a look. And I love that clip again because the person recording was not even aware of the anomalous activity with those three lights in the beginning. They noticed the delta formation at the end, and they noticed the flashing on the beginning. So they focus on the flashing, again, not even attempting to capture it, and they still captured that extra anomaly on top of everything that was going on. Those were not satellites. Satellites cannot chase each other like that in the sky. Those were too high up to be planes. They looked like stars, and they were not moving like traditional craft because they were making strange swerves. Maybe the third light that was going straight up as they were moving around was a satellite or something else, but it looked like it was stationary when he started recording. And what else I loved about the video, or the other thing I loved about the video, is that you could tell it wasn't his camera moving that caused this, because you could still see the stars and the flashing lights relative to the position of the actual moving objects. So you could tell that they actually were moving across the sky. That is, in my opinion, one of the greatest captures we've had in a long time. And I am so grateful for that video. It's so freaking cool.